What's up, everybody? Welcome to BHT, Beards, Heads, and Threads, and happy Sunday. I have been kind of chilling around the house the last couple of days since Friday because I had surgery done on my feet, both of them. So I've been at home, practically off of my feet, sitting around in a chair, but I have been working. I've been working nonstop on orders and trying to take care of my customers. By the way, I want to say this: if you have had the chance to check out BHT Grooming products this year since June. Now, it's only been about 6 months since I launched the company, but man, guys, it's done very, very well. In fact, I think that as time goes on, more and more people are discovering my brand. They're discovering high premium products, and they are really enjoying it, and the word is spreading, and I just keep having more and more customers coming throughout the whole US. A lot of people in California, a lot of East Coasters. Super excited about that. One of the scents that I dropped back in like November, I believe it was, the first batch that I dropped was very limited. It was Woody Woodpecker. Many of you guys probably remember Woody Woodpecker. Obviously, you know Woody Woodpecker. My nose is itching today. Man, my nose is itching like crazy. What's going on, you golden? Good to see you. But Woody Woodpecker, if you are tuning in today and you have had the chance to check out Woody Woodpecker, let me know in the comments below. So let me say this. Brother Legend. Oh, not much, just enjoying my Sunday here at the house. Very limited Woody Woodpecker drop. Man, I've had a lot of people. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, Mr. Mark Johnson. MJ in the house. A lot of people have just been asking me over and over and over, please make this a main scent, a mainline scent. Make Woody a mainline scent. And I've been saying, it's just, this is not your average normal, like, ooh, we're gonna throw it together and just kind of add it into every scent you can come up with, which wouldn't be a bad idea. In fact, I am considering trying to tweak Woody Woodpecker into different formulations, like modifications, if you will. I love a good oud. Obviously, I also love a good grapefruit. Citrusy stuff. I love all kinds of scents, just kind of the nature of who I am. I'm a big fragrance guy. I'm not content with one, right? But I will say this: I am very, very, very much on the fence, and very, very close. Like I'm almost there to making the Woody Woodpecker like either a quarterly drop, or maybe even entertaining the idea of making it more of a main line. Not maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I've had people ask me to make Woody Woodpecker in a fragrance. In fact, I've got like probably 3 or 4 guys out there now that have the fragrance in the Woody Woodpecker. Actually made a few butters of the Woody Woodpecker. I have some new packaging that I'm very excited about. In fact, very proud, very, very proud of my packaging, something new. I'm always trying to make it better, and the presentation. And I've done a lot of reviews over the years, and what I have, I think it's something just nice and presentable. I love the way the packaging is right now. What I have, I still have the original blend of the Woody Woodpecker. Just so you know, when this batch is over, I will be making another batch of Woody Woodpecker because I've had so many people, like I've literally almost went through probably 60 or 70. I didn't mean to say 6 or 7, but 60 or 70, somewhere around there, of the woody woodpeckers in the last 3.5 weeks. So, I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot there. But I am going to be making another batch of the woody woodpecker. But the woody woodpecker that I have now is currently, because the labels that I'm making, they all have different numbers that are like limited. And so if you still want to be in that limited, that limited, what is it, club, if you will, you want those labels that are very limited, has the numbers on it. Pick up a woody woodpecker now, because once this batch is over, it's still going to be limited, but it's not going to probably have the 1 through so many numbers. Okay, so that's going to be just like the 1 through 15. The first 15 orders that I sold of the woody woodpecker, they got a free sample of this month's drop, the new mainline scent, which is Conviction. Guys, by the way, if you've not checked out Conviction, your girlfriends, your wives are missing it. All right, I'm just telling you. I've had a lot of guys tell me that their wives are like, "Oh my gosh, this new scent that they got in the sample," and a lot of them actually purchase the actual full bottle now. I have the fragrances available in every scent on my website. I have every body wash available on my website as well, and I'm really enjoying that. But the Conviction's amazing. If you like a citrus, you like a musky, woodsy type of scent, you're going to love the Conviction. All right, you're going to love it. It's a main line. It's going to be there for a long time, for the near future, from what I see. Let's see here. What else was I going to say? Um, yeah, but all the women love the Conviction, from what I hear from everybody. I also wanted to say something else. Oh yeah. So going back to the woody woodpecker, if you want me to make a custom woody woodpecker butter, I can do that. Right now, I am backing up on some orders right now to get done. So as far as the butters go, I'm gonna say probably maybe if you're wanting the woody woodpecker butter, it's gonna be about a week lead time. Just gonna tell you that right now off the top. The oils I've got ready to go. Um, so um, just kind of right now, just waiting on some supply to show up. I don't know about you guys, but most of you guys are not. Manufacturers, like people that make stuff. Obviously, you're not making stuff and reselling it, so you probably wouldn't be able to understand exactly, but you probably can relate to ordering stuff. There's been a lot of stuff that's just been backed up by USPS, but I don't want to just blame USPS. Some of the vendors that I go through for like supplies, at least one of them, I'm not going to really say their name, but just very slow getting things out. So I'm just waiting on some supply, kind of backed up. Maybe you can relate if you are another company that makes products and stuff, and you have supplies from different companies that you go through. Supply and demand, right? Supply chain sucks right now for some companies out there, but um, I'm super excited, super pumped about 2026. Looks like BHT Grooming is starting off with a just a bang, just really just incredible sales on the daily. Um, so I've got some exciting things coming. You want to stick around for the rest of the year. Every month is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be dropping a new limited release scent. Some may come to the main line, some may just be a limited thing, still up in the air about the woody woodpecker. But I do know that I'm making another batch because, well, somebody, strong armed me the other day and, said, you better release another batch of this woody woodpecker you know, um, or you're just not going to be cool anymore. So, not really. But I've had a lot of people ask me, and it makes sense. It makes sense if to me, it was like, well, do I really want to make another batch of this? if there's not enough interest, but there's a lot of interest. Okay. And if you've smelt it, you'll know why the interest is there. A lot of interest. Incredible stuff. Um, top notch oud. I mean, if you want a nice, clean, complementing oud, one that's going to be really good in the old factory, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you, last the scent all day long practically. But the fill and beard. So I want to say this. Original carrier blend is going to be with the woody woodpecker for the rest of this batch, but the next one, as well as every other oil that I'm making going forward, I have a new carrier oil blend. And so I want to tell you this new carrier blend because it's one that I told you guys that I was going to continuously work to make a better blend. I had in the very beginning when I started that I wanted to do certain different carrier oils in my blend, but at the time I just didn't have anything perfected down and I wanted to go with what I had that worked very well. And so moving from a 5 carrier blend to an 8 carrier blend, I'm going to tell you what I have. And so they're not going to be necessarily in this exact order, but jojoba oil, golden jojoba for golden fleece on there. Yo, golden fleece. So golden jojoba, argan oil or argon, depending on who you are and how you say it. We've got sweet almond oil. A new one. Well, I'm just going to tell you the ones I had before: castor, marula, and that's 5. So I had the 5. So I added in avocado oil, which is very, very good when it comes to moisturizing. In fact, I added that into my frosty blend, which I can't believe I forgot to tell you and remind you guys. Frosty, are you kidding me? Frosty blend. We're like in the just the beginning stages of the cold weather. A lot of you guys have already experienced this up in the Northeast and also California, all the snow and stuff. But listen, Frosty Blend is fantastic. It's a great moisturizing, moisture locking beard oil. It's got a fantastic scent to it. Just incredible scent. I love it. If you like lime, if you like different types of, invigorating type of scents, all combined together. It's just got a great, nice scent to it. It's hard to explain, but many people has already tried it and checked it out, and have been raving about it. Um, but that one's gonna have everything in my carrier blend, except for um, well, I guess I wouldn't say the carry blend's a new one now, but it's going to have babasu oil in it. It's going to have avocado oil. So those are 2 that I added into that because they do very, very well. I've always liked babasu oil and avocado does well. So what I decided to do, I did not include babasu oil in my new carrier blend, but I did include the avocado. So I included the avocado. I included meadow foam seed oil, guys. All of you out there that love the meadow foam seed oil, I got you. And also, that's one of the ones I had in the beginning that I wanted to have in my carrier blend, and it just never made it into it. But it's there now. But another one that I have introduced into my new carrier blend is one that I'm telling you, a lot of people, if you've never tried it, you're gonna love it. It's squalane oil, and it's kind of more of an exotic type of oil that you don't see in most carrier blends, but the squalane works very, very well. I love Abyssinian oil as well, Mark Johnson. I do. I like Babasu and Abyssinian a lot, but I ended up going with the squalane, meadow foam, and avocado. So we've got the avocado, we've got squalane, we've got meadow foam seed oil, we've got the marula still, we've got castor, we've got golden jojoba, argan or argon, and we've got sweet almond oil. So all of those working together work very, very well in the beard. So it's going to have a great filling in your beard, and it's going to uh, just moisturize your beard. You're going to have a great fill in your beard. By the way, the butter that I have, the butter is amazing as well. I've only got a couple butters. A lot of people have, 3, 4, 5, butters in it. I've got 2 butters. They work very, very well. Mango and shea butter. And I have the BHT cured blend in that. So the butters will have all the new carrier oils in them. But the scents are great. The carrier blend is amazing. The butters will make your beard feel soft and style well. And there's no wax in it. It comes in a big old hefty 4 ounce container. I love it. I think it's amazing. How long have you been growing your beard out? About 4 or 5 years now, somewhere around there. Um, I've cut it several times since then. But I did a transparency cut back in June, and since then I've just let it grow. So you can see, it doesn't take very long for your beard to grow rapidly with the new carrier oil that I have. Even with the one I had before, works very, very well with promoting beard growth. So, how long? Okay, rocking the bald head and beard. Yep, that's right. So I got a lot of people on here today. Let me see if I can give you guys a shout out. We got Diva Drops, Abby, uh, Yo Golden Fleece. Good to see you again, Mark. We got 30 Spray J in the house. Who else we got? Ian Davies. Good to see you. Philip Weston. Good to see you. How much longer are you going to have that? What do you for a little bit longer? For a little bit longer. Let's see here. Uh, Kinako. Good to see you. Stanley. Good to see you. Black Knight. Hello. Growing in Grace. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Mustafa. Lil Mo. All right. So I when I hit 8,000 subscribers, guys, I don't know how many I have left to go. Not very much longer. I think maybe 20 more subscribers. I don't know. But when I do hit 8,000 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a head shaver to everybody in the United States, the lower 48 continental USA. So obviously, Alaska is out of the picture and Hawaii. But if you're in the US, I will ship you guys it's going to be a Baldy Pro. Ian Davies, I did not forget about you. I know that we're supposed to be contacting each other. I'm supposed to be getting back with you about shipping you one overseas. I don't know. I've been so busy. I just had surgery on Friday, trying to get the orders out, and just, I still got stuff to send out to my latest winner of my roundtable giveaway. Speaking of such, Frankie, I have yet to send out your butter from the roundtable because I've been swamped with orders, but haven't forgot about you. All right. Just had surgery on both of my feet on Friday. So just been trying to keep up with the orders and stay off my feet as much as possible. And so I'll hopefully going to be getting those out in the next few days. All right. And I will be contacting you, Ian Davies. And also, let's see here who we got here. What was it? Philip, I believe you won a trimmer the other day as well on Christmas Eve. So I did not forget about you either. I got all kinds of stuff to ship off. So that will be something that you can look forward to me trying to send out this week. All right. I try to get things shipped off as soon as possible, but obviously, when I have customers that have orders that they paid for, those come first, and then everything else. But usually, it's not even an issue. It's just been so busy this last week. All right. Wish you can send stuff to UK. I can ship it. It's just the freight is a little bit more. There's a custom that I can give the customs, information and stuff as far as the packaging and stuff. So if you want me to ship stuff to the UK, I can. All right. It's just going to be a little bit more on the shipping. Hit the thumbs up, please, if you haven't. Appreciate that, in Davies. Yeah, if you've not liked this video, please do. I would appreciate it. So let me know, guys, have you tried anything from BHT Grooming yet? And if you have, what is your favorite? Also, let me know if you have tried the new carrier blend that I have out yet. So, let's see here. Yeah, I've got a lot of Kevin. What's up, buddy? Kevin is from Florida, I believe. Is that right? Florida, Kevin? Am I right? Let me know, guys. Have you tried out the Frosty? Have you tried out the Woody Woodpecker? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. If you like it, if you enjoy it, what is your favorite scent so far to date with BHT Grooming? The blank slate oil is fantastic, feels great in beard, and no odd scent to it. Awesome, awesome. I can tell you, Frosty is really good. I believe it. I believe it. Kevin, are you still rocking with the buses there in Lakeland, Florida? I'm sure you guys are having some great weather, a lot better. All right, guys, I'm not locked. I'm not frozen. Just got a phone call. That's the way it goes. You guys want to make sure that you stay tuned also for February next month. I've got something special coming. Do I have any floral scents? I don't really have any floral scents right now. I don't, but there are some that will be coming. Jeff Paul, good to see you. Peace to you. Um, there was something else I was going to say. Also, I have a subscription available on my website now. So if you want to subscribe to like every month or every 2 months, every 3 months, you'll get a tiered different discount. So if you're interested in that, it is available now on my website. I have a lot of guys that buy from me monthly. So it's just something that can save you money and get a deeper discount if you are wanting to continue to elevate your beard care and have high premium stuff. And so also we'll be coming out with soon a monthly different scent subscription. Boston Bearded, what's up, Preston? I've got a question. Why did you become a YouTuber? Just curious. Well, I started out becoming a YouTuber because I wanted to share guitar lessons, uh, which is interesting because it's not really what I do now. But instead of giving out hundreds of guitar lessons to one person, I thought I'd give one guitar lesson to thousands of people. And so I was doing that and kind of started getting into beard care stuff and like, growing my beard out and checking out different stuff when it comes to beard care and things like that and reviews and thought, you know what, I'm going to start talking about it myself. And who would have thought that years later that my Chad Boney would turn into a bearded Manjaro, which, I was in a beard care Manjaro for my diabetes. And it would evolve into BHT Beards, Heads, and Threads, where I talk about all kinds of things, men's grooming, and evolve into a full blown out company. Never would have thought that, or a movement, if you will, a community. But it's just, you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen. And that's kind of where I started, and that's where I'm at now. Yes, I'm still with Citrus Connection, Bus Company. Okay. What about vanilla and coconut? So definitely, I love vanilla. I love coconut. Definitely going to get some cool spring, summer vibes coming. So stay tuned to that. Making some breakfast while listening in podcast style. Nice. Please. All right. Okay. Any chance? Uh, all right. So some of these questions, I'm like, okay. So let me know, guys, what kind of sense would you like to see come in this year for BHT grooming? Anything interesting? I'm a big oud guy. I love oud. I love pipe tobacco. I'm going to be coming up with some type of a blueberry pipe. I love blueberry pipe tobacco. I don't smoke it, but I love the smell of it. I can think of another company that has one, a friend of mine that has a great one. But maybe I can come up with one myself that is kind of a little different, have a spin on it, my own take of it. And so Vanilla Musk is my favorite. Okay. Um, I do have a nice vanilla tobacco ambery type of scent. It's called Amber Trail. If you've not tried it out, it's another popular scent that I have that I offer. If you guys like a citrusy, musky, oriental type of cologne vibe, you can always definitely go with Midnight Current. I know that that's another one that a lot of people like. In fact, I just made a fragrance the other day of it and a body wash. Um, and I have a lot of people buy Midnight Current. A lot of people. Midnight Current is a hot one. Obviously, Woody Woodpecker is like, as of yet, one of the top sellers. I mean, people love oud. I'm a oud guy. I love oud. I'm gonna come in different formulations of the oud of different, you know, what do you call it? Iterations, I guess I should say, of oud. That's going to be my goal in 2026, but also coming out with different scents that I normally don't have. I think it's always a good thing to have a big, massive. I wouldn't say massive because you don't want to have too much. You have too much, it overwhelms people. But a good offering when it comes to different scents. A big palette of different scent profiles. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in 2026, coming out with different things. I will be expanding my line to a female line too. So if you have a spouse, a female in your life, a girlfriend, fiance, wife, just a girl type friend that I will be releasing some special stuff for females in 2026 as well. So stay tuned. If you've not gone over to my website, go over there and subscribe to the email list because I drop different releases through my email. A lot of times I will add in some discount codes and things special throughout the year when it comes to that type of stuff. So that's a good way to stay up to date. But also, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, this is a great channel to stay up to date with BHT Grooming because I do a lot of videos like tutorials, reviews on like heated brushes, trimmers, head shavers, things like that. That us men are always looking to see what's good out there, what's a good buy. Obviously I share my stuff all the time when it comes to my new releases, what I'm dropping. And a lot of times I like to do spontaneous, like, random discounts. Like, during the day, if you use this code by the end of the day, you can get, this much of a discount type of stuff. Do you recommend minoxidil for growing patchy beards? So I don't think minoxidil is really going to do very, very well for your beard. I mean, it can help grow it in, but, you got to stay on minoxidil forever to keep, long-term growth. So the best thing I would say is use great products. Make sure you're well hydrated. If you don't have the follicles, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much you use a minoxidil. It doesn't matter how much you microneedle. Microneedling can help. And I've done videos on that as well. But using good products and just being, committed, if you will, to like a good regimen or a good routine, I should say, not regimen, and staying hydrated and just letting nature take its course. They say that you grow your most full capability or capable beard, if you will, at age 40. I mean, that's just, I guess, the science or studies behind it. I don't know. I'm 42. I mean, my beard wasn't as good as it is now 4 years ago or even 3 years ago. So it is what it is. Biotin, I've heard, does very well. I mean, I haven't taken a whole lot of biotin. I mean, I've tried it over the time, but to say that it's actually been crazy, it's made my nails grow really fast. But I would say that biotin probably works very well too. It's a vitamin that helps with anything else. Vitamins do help supplement. Appreciate that. Max Sanchez saying I'm cool. My problem is long-term beard is it itches. So Mark, the way to fix beard itch is beard oil. Simple as that. If you like, if you're in the United States, if you want to try some of my beard oil, I can guarantee you, after the first time using it, that itch will go away for sure. That's why a lot of people stop, or a lot of guys specifically, obviously not women. I bet my beard oil could make a woman grow hair. But a lot of guys, they stop growing beards out because of the itch. But if they figured out that the oil will actually hydrate their skin, see, the reason why you had the beard itch is because your beard is taking that oil and it's drying your skin out underneath your beard as it grows out. And so if you supplement it with more oil into your skin, it hydrates it and it keeps it from being so itchy. I use good quality beard oil for itches, few drops. Droppers make sure it gets to skin. Exfoliate with good beard wash and conditioner. Consistency. Once bald, keeping it shaved becomes a routine, like trimming a beard, letting it grow. I feel messier and can feel messier. So, and it's just, I get that when my hair grows out a little bit, I hate it. When I shave my head, I feel really, really good. But as your beard grows out, if you take care of, some of the flyaways, use good products, it's going to help style your beard. It can actually make it look a lot better as it's growing out. Plenty of oil. Ever feel dirty when your head hair starts to grow back? Yes, absolutely. What kind of oil? So if you, I always say this, if you don't know what kind of scent you want, like if I had a friend of mine, to say something one time, I thought, that's pretty good. Because if you're like me and you're into fragrances, and if you're anything like Mr. 30 Spray J, you can get very addicted to different scents, always want to try different stuff out. And Frankie's the same way. But if you start out with like a blank slate, like what I have, I call it blank slate. That's what it's called. But an unscented beard oil, see how it works for you. And if it works very well for you, then you can try different scents out. Um, but I have a blank slate. It's unscented beard oil that works fantastic. If you want to try it, you can go to bhtgrooming.com. And also, if you want different scents, you want to have something instead of putting fragrance on, you want to just use an oil that's going to take care of your beard and your skin, and also give you a nice, aroma as far as like a fragrance. You can pick out any of the things that I offer on my website as well. Beard butter is going to be something that's going to condition it and make it feel soft and moisturized and just look healthy, and it's going to be healthier. Beard balm is going to have a little bit of wax in it, and it's going to actually give you more of a firm hold when it comes to shaping. BHT beard oil works, Donnie. Awesome. Man, my nose is itching today, and it has nothing to do with beard oil. It is my nose. All right, guys. Well, again, I wanted to jump on here and let you guys know what's going on and tell you kind of, how 2026. I know we're only like, what, 3 or 4 days into the year. 2 feet surgically worked on recently. So it may be slowing me down a little bit, but not too bad. All right. I mean, I'm not getting out of the house or anything like that, but I am chilling around the house. I am getting my stuff done, shipped off. And so a lot of the orders, if you placed an order last week, toward the end of last week, it will be going out in the morning. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Again, a lot of people coming in with great reviews of my stuff as far as the frosty, the woody woodpecker, um, the butter, all that stuff. So, anyways, want to jump on here, feet in a little bit of pain, not gonna lie, but I'm making it through. I'll get by. Um, I had a pin put in one of my one of my toes, and about 3 other toes I had worked on both my feet. So, but yeah, um, the recovery is going to be 2 weeks on my left foot and actually 6 weeks on my right foot. So I've got a little ways ahead of me to go, but I'm gonna make it through. Gonna make it through. I have a high pain tolerance, and and I have a driven mindset. I don't ever like to have anything slow me down. I mean, it is obviously slowing me down to some degree, but mentally it's not, but physically it is. So, anyways, appreciate you guys. We got 17 likes in here. Do you think we can get it up to 20 likes before we get off of this live stream? If you have not subscribed to this channel, this is a great. All right, got somebody in Texas trying to call me again. So going back to this again, we got 18 likes, trying to get 20. If you're not subscribed to this channel, this is a great source of information when it comes to head shaving, beard care, men's grooming in general, fragrances. I do all that stuff. I make it, I review it, different tools, trimmers, heated brushes, you name it. It's here on this channel, but more than anything, it's community. It's somewhere we get to come hang out. I do have a roundtable membership as well. If you're not a member of that, a lot of these cool people in here that have these really cool logos like 30 Spray J and Frankie J, they are members of my roundtable, and you get 3 memberships giveaways a month of BHT Grooming products. And also you get a discount monthly, a special discount. That's not just for everybody. It's just for 30 Spray J. Mr. J just shot over a 6'7" floaty. Appreciate that. 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". How do you do it? How do you do that? 6'7". I don't know. It's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. You need to cut your beard. No, I don't, Jesse. You need to grow one out, right? 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, I got a question. Frosty, drop the question, bro. Little Timmy, good to see you in the chat today. Little Timmy's in the chat. It's good to see you, little Timmy. Leave 6'7" in 225 and 2025. There we go. How is your day going? My day is going great. Can you shoot? Can you? It's crazy how many people want shout outs for their birthdays. I know. I bet you're going to give me a weird name too, aren't you? You're going to give me a funny name that one of my moderators are going to screen and pick up as soon as possible. Meatloaf pizza. Is that what you're eating? Meatloaf pizza? Word of the day, meatloaf. Yo, Golden, listen, man, I appreciate you. You've been here, dude, for a long time, man. Like, I remember back in the day when I used to do my Style and Dial show. I remember those days. A couple of questions, Chad. Big Daddy Jay, all right, coming in with some questions for me. Well, I got some answers if you got some questions. As long as they're the right questions, all right? If they're the wrong questions, I'm not going to be able to get to them because I'm telling you, I got some awesome moderators. They take care of me. They do. They're on top of things on this channel. They don't let them go by. I'm ride or die fan. Well, I appreciate that, bro. I do. Appreciate that. $21 likes, guys. Appreciate that. Now, can we get to 40? I'm just kidding. Got to shave your beard, man. No, nope, I don't. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. A little bit about myself. A lot of you guys may know, but a lot of you guys may not know. But I'm I listen to great advice. I love wisdom, great wisdom, not stupid wisdom, because I don't think there is really any stupid wisdom. I think wisdom is wisdom in general. But very, very strong-minded, strong-willed guy here. I respect people's thoughts and advice, and I take them into consideration. But I think some of the dumbest advice that I can get would be to shave my beard. All right. And I'm not saying you're dumb, and maybe it works great for you. But for me, it doesn't work very good for me at all. Fools might have some sort of wisdom. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Here's the best wisdom I can give to men. Well, I wouldn't really call it wisdom. I'd say one of the best questions that I can give to men. What do you call a man with no beard? I'll ask my son. What do you call a man with no beard?
A woman.
Say it loud.
A woman.
A woman, he says. Hi, can you listen to Shadow Walker by Ace Kakalaki? Probably not. A woman. See, there we go. 30 spray J, you already know. What do you call a man with no beard? A woman. Greetings from Berlin. Good to see you. Jusu, whatever. I'll just say Juicy. How about I call you Juicy? Jusu, not Juicy. Jusu. Jusu. My gosh. Jusu, not Juicy. Huh? Someone I'm not sure I can trust. Yeah, listen, you can't trust a man with no beard. I'm just saying. You know, they say guys with beards are um I don't know. I think there used to be a stigma with men with beards to some people, but here's the thing: beards have been around forever, since Jesus's day, even before that. I mean, King David days in the Old Testament of the Bible. We're talking about back in the day when I bet you Adam had a beard. I bet you he rocked a full-grown beard. The name is literally beards, ties, and threads. Yeah, isn't that funny? Yeah, yeah, I know. It's amazing when people will come into a Beards, Heads, and Threads YouTube channel and say you need to grow your hair out and you need to shave your beard and you need to take your clothes off. Seriously? I mean, that's completely opposite of what we talk about on here, right? Could you imagine having a guy with? I didn't even want to imagine it. A guy with long hair, no facial hair, and no clothes on. That's terrible.
Imagine one
That's terrible.
with a beard with long hair.
Yeah. Can you imagine having no facial hair and long hair on your head? That's like one of the worst sights you could ever have. By the way, listen, when I used to be 400 pounds, I mean 300 pounds. I felt like I was at 400. Okay, I'm just saying. I used to weigh 300 pounds. Someone said your hair is upside down. Buddhist monks are bald. You might evaluate your statement. Yeah, that's true. It's true. I had a full beard at the age of 14. Nice. Some stronger things is going on in the comments. Yeah, right. 27 now. So I will say that I was 300 pounds one time and I had a clean shaven face and I looked like Uncle Fester. And I'm never going to have either one of those again. I'm never going to be 300 pounds again, and I'm never going to have a clean shaven face ever. Let me just say this one good thing when it comes to my facial hair is my wife loves my facial hair. My wife never wants me to shave my beard or cut it. Peace and prosperity and fentanyl or fentanyl. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys something. Jay, Mark, I know Mark, you'll know, but maybe not Jay. Frankie, you might know. I don't know, but I know Mark, you will, because you used to be a member at one time on my other channel. I think you were gifted a membership at one time. I got another channel. It's got over 600 members. Okay. It is a ministry channel. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if I'm on this channel or the other channel. I've got so many crazy, weird people that come on my live streams all the time. You might go to other like channels that have live streams and you might not ever see any of these weird people on those channels, but I get them all the time. I'm going to put that second ditch down. Nobody needs to see Slim possess me. Mark sold me fentanyl behind the CNN news station last night. Okay. I'm weird. I'm crazy. Praise God. You got to be a little crazy to believe in Jesus. Well, there you go. These days, you got to be crazy to think opposite of what majority of people think, right? So.
In the ghetto.
There's Mr. Roger. Stop reading. We're modding. So let me just say this, Roger. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you so much. So um, Roger is became a new customer of mine back in December last month. Um, Bought the Woody Woodpecker. Thought maybe he messed up and ordered another Woody Woodpecker like right after. Maybe he missed the first one. And then he bought Frosty and he bought more and more and more and more and more and has become one of my top customers and he's become a good friend of mine. We talk almost every day. He is a roundtable member and a big supporter of BHT Grooming. So I appreciate you, Roger. Appreciate you more than you know, man. Um, let's see here. Beard of Wisdom. So I'm just gonna be selective on what I'm reading because I'm gonna listen to my boy out there, Mr. J. He says stop reading and let us mod, and I'm just gonna stop reading. I'm just gonna let y'all mod and just trust y'all today with all my light work. Um, yeah. So going back to yeah, J in for the win. I'm gonna go back into talking about some of my cool people out here. Roger, um, what do you think about that Woody Woodpecker? What do you think about the Woody Woodpecker Frosty? Thoughts coming from a big white bearded guy that's been doing beard care for how many years now? 30 something years you've been growing a beard out. Appreciate that, Roger. So I don't want to tell a story. You guys like stories? I like telling stories. So I was in. Um, does anybody know anything about Quick Trip? Have you guys ever heard of Quick Trip? I don't know if it's. I know that it's kind of like a local Oklahoma, Missouri, maybe some Texas. I don't know, but I know that Quick Trip is like all around in Kansas. Um, but I was at a Quick Trip about a month ago, and I had my BHT Grooming hoodie on, and I was at the counter, and this guy comes up to me and he says, "BHT Grooming." He goes, uh, "Is that your company?" And I said, "Yeah, yeah, it's a new company I just started back in June." And he goes, "Do you make beer products?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Really?" I go, I said, "You use beer products, huh?" And he said, "Yeah." And I go, "Well, what do you use?" And he goes, I use a lot of lid bearded stuff." I said, "That's cool. I like lid bearded. I like the guys over there. They're pretty cool guys." And I said, "You got to try some of my stuff sometime." And he said, "Yeah, I would love to try it. It's local." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Man, I'm looking for something that would be local. That would be really cool." And I gave him my card, and I was walking out, and he was behind me, and he said, "When I first seen you, you reminded me a lot of Dan C." And when I heard him say that, I'm going to be honest, there's not a lot of people that I know locally that know of like online content creators when it comes to beard stuff. A lot of the people that I know locally, they get on YouTube for different things, but not looking at beard stuff. And so for him to say that, I thought, wow, this is interesting coming across somebody that is really into like looking up beard content creators and stuff. And so didn't think anything of it. And then I got several orders and didn't even think anything of it. When I got the order, I just went ahead and made the product, packaged it. When I went to go put it in the mailbox, I noticed it was a Wichita address. And I thought, this is interesting, Wichita. And so I ended up messaging this guy named Adam and said, "So I'm curious, how did you, discover BHT Grooming locally? Being here in Wichita?" And he said, "I ran into it at the Quick Trip," and I thought, "Oh wow, okay, I do remember that." And so he loved this stuff. He ended up just getting like a blank slate beard oil. That's all he got. And so this time he messaged me on Friday and said, "I want another blank slate oil and I want a blank slate butter this time." And so I ended up making it for him and putting it together. I said, "I'm having surgery, but I'll have it in my mailbox if you want to run by my house and pick it up." And usually I just, I would meet up with him maybe or something for the first time because last time I shipped it to him. And so he came by and picked it up, and I had it all in the new packaging and stuff. And I asked him, I said, "Let me know what you think about the presentation, and let me know what you think about the butter." And he ended up messaging me back the next morning and said, "Man, top notch stuff, presentation, Phil and Beard, the new Carrier blend. I think you hit the head, the nail right on the head." Um, and said that, "I'm excited to see how far you go and see the success and all this." So it's nice to see people are picking up BHT Grooming and enjoying it and coming back, building monthly customers. And it's exciting because a lot of you guys that follow this channel that have been here with me, you guys get to come along with me on the ride. Like Jay, Frankie, all of you guys have been here since day one. Obviously, Roger, all of you guys, some of you guys have been here since literally day one. Frankie, in the very beginning, you were like my first or second order. And I don't know if Preston's still on here, Boston Bearded, but a lot of you guys were like my first orders officially when I first launched. And Roger, still early into this deal with the company, 6 months into it. You guys will be able to see in 2026 the massive growth that this is going to take and where it's going to go. And you guys get to be kind of in the forefront of it all uh, from day one, and even 6 months into it, seeing where it's going, and to be able to say, "Man, I was there in the beginning." Get to see the evolution of this company and where it's going, and how it's evolving, and where it's going, and the products that's coming out, and just to see, it's amazing to see or to think of whose hands the stuff's going to end up in, right? I was on the web in Preston, I think on Etsy. Yep, you're right. Man, you got such a great memory. Such a great memory. And I don't know how much more of the Etsy I'm gonna do. Uh, I think Etsy could be really good for a lot of people. Um, but for me, I feel like the website is a lot better for me because I already have like an audience. I already have a platform. Etsy would probably do very well for people that is looking for traffic, kind of like an Amazon type of storefront. Um, I just, I really, I think most of my business has come from my website instead of just Etsy. And so, I like to be able to control things as far as my website and have the ability to do things on the website. And so, I can get on Amazon easy if I want to. I just haven't. I haven't got there yet. Just, I'm focusing all my effort and time into other things right now. But eventually, I'm sure I'll be on Amazon eventually. It's just right now, my focus is on my website, my focus is on product, um, you know, efficiency, production, presentation, all that stuff that I'm focusing on right now. I should take it to the Shark Tank. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Shark Tank is really going to be something special. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, I know that if it was on there, it would be a big hit. But the fact of it is that, I mean, to me, I'm not. It's not like I'm like reinventing the wheel. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about beard oil, beard butter, beard balms, beard wash, conditioner. You know. that type of stuff. Maybe, who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll come up with my own head shaver. It'll be something that'll be different and unique, not something like everybody else has. And so, um, but yeah, but I do appreciate that. Not that I don't think my stuff is different than everybody else's. I mean, everybody has a different blend, everybody has a different consistency, texture, um, some viscosities, formulas, ratios. I think my stuff is great. I do. I do. I think it's. I wouldn't be selling it and talking about it if it wasn't. Dude, I'm gonna have to send you a paycheck, Jay, for for. I'm gonna have to send. Does your beard have lice issues? Yeah, a lot of it. It's got a lot of lice in it. Never. I'd never have lice in my beard. Are you kidding me? Never have lice in my head either because I have no head hair. Jay, the trolls are out today. I'm telling you, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's a fun day for all the trolls to come out and so. But we know that a lot of these guys are like they're two different people here. Okay, they're either they are literally like some young 11, 12-year-old kid at home that just I don't even want to say that because my son's 11 and he's more mature than a lot of these people. But there's a lot of grown men, if you will, by title that are still living at home with mom and dad. I know it's sad to say, but it is true. And it's a sad deal. It's they sit on a computer behind the screen on their phone, whatever, and they say stupid stuff. Like they can't have a normal conversation like a normal person. BHT has a Frosty. Yeah, let's say Frosty blend has not gone, but Frosty is gone from the chat. So yeah, I enjoy it. In fact, Roger, I don't have this on my website, but Roger actually requested the other day Frosty to be made in a fragrance, and so I made him the fragrance, and I made him the Frosty. Sorry, the Frosty, the Woody Woodpecker, and I made him the Conviction in fragrances. And I think he's wanting me to make him even more fragrances for the rest of my line. And so let me tell you guys something about Roger. Roger is by far like my number one supporter of BHT Grooming. I know I have a lot of supporters out there, but Roger has bought. He's going to buy every single item that I sell on my website. Uh, got the shirt, one of each the other day. Ordered. It's in the process of being made. He's going to Texas. He's from Central Illinois. By the way, I don't know how far he is from you, Jay. I know you're kind of up there by Chicago area, but it's going to be going to Texas, flying there, handing out. By the way, if you guys don't have my business cards, you guys want to pass them out, hand them out, I would appreciate that. I do appreciate all of you guys that share my stuff on Instagram, like Frankie. Anybody that shares my stuff, reviews it, whatever, it goes a long ways. I really do appreciate all that. They got us busy today. Frankie's busy, busy, busy. It's funny. Uh, Frankie, hey, Frankie, it's not your first time either. You know how busy it gets sometimes. Quick question. My beard is really coarse at times. What would you recommend first? So uh, let me ask you a question, Donnie boy. Do you use beard wash, like a daily beard wash, or do you use a bar soap or shampoo for your head hair, for your facial hair? Just curious, because a lot of guys that I've noticed, they have a lot of coarse hair due to drying out their beard from just something as simple as using a bar soap that's used for your body or shampoo for your head hair. And a lot of people, it's crazy because they'll use beard oil and they still have that problem because what they do is they use the beard oil and they strip it all out and they use it. It's like they're wasting money too. I am 230 miles from Chicago. Shane, good to see you. Appreciate that compliment. Make sure you guys hit the like button as you're coming in. I would appreciate it. Subscribe to this channel if you have not, because I believe that you will enjoy it. Um, I try to use something with sea salt. Yeah, you definitely don't want to use that. You definitely don't want to be using salt in your shampoo for your facial hair. Okay. Uh, Two things that will, now this is obviously going off of the understanding that you're already using a beard oil. Okay. Everybody needs to be using a beard oil all the time if you are trying to grow your beard out, because the sebum oil from your sebaceous glands under your facial hair will cause your skin to dry up under your beard as it grows out longer. You know, the oils will go to the end of your hair, and the longer it grows, the more dried out your skin will get. So you want to use the beard oil, and I recommend a daily beard wash and a beard butter. Beard butter will help moisturize and soften your facial hair. If you get a good beard oil, good beard wash, good beard butter, those three things working together, I promise you, dude, your beard will get soft and the coarseness will start to lessen over time. How long did it take to grow that beard? This beard, it grew like I've been growing my beard out for the last 3.5, 4 years. Like I've always had like a short beard. I've cut my beard several times, you know, shaping it, transparency cuts. I haven't cut my beard since June, so 6 months. I mean, it was down to about like here in June, and you can see how far it's grown since June. How long did it take to grow? Okay, all right. Can we get 25 likes in the chat today? 25 likes. All right. Now, I am actually wearing my own beard products today, but I don't have the scent on the website, but it smells like BR 540. I like BR 540, and so I made a scent for myself that smells like BR 540, and I love it. I made a fragrance for myself that smells like BR 540, and my son loves it. I also have another fragrance, by the way. I make custom fragrances, by the way, even if they're not on the website. But I have another fragrance that smells like Spice Bomb Extreme, and I've called it um, Aftershock. And I made one for my son. He wore it Christmas Eve, and I could smell it all night long. I'm like, dude, that stuff smells good. You know, you don't ever really know how much you smell, how much something smells so good until you smell it on somebody else. Make me one too. So you want one in the BR 540 scent? Um, have you ever, Roger? Have you ever smelled BR 540? I'm telling you what, dude, it is so good. PR 540 is about, you know, $400+ of a fragrance. Um, Baccarat Rouge 540 is what they call it, but it smells so dang good, so dang good. Okay, so you know what it smells like already. If I lived in the U.S., I would be your best customer. Fact. Awesome. Well, hey, you can always buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you know, if you buy a whole lot of stuff, you know, at one time, it's only one little price when it comes to the shipping. You know, I could kind of give you somewhat of a discount to kind of offset that shipping. What is good beard balm to buy if you're on a budget? Well, so um, I don't know if I don't know if I'm trying to think of that. What is that stuff called? Guys, help me out in the chat. What is that stuff called that you can buy from Walmart? That cheap stuff, the beard oil. They've got a beard. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm sure they've got a beard balm that they make too. Honest Amish. Honest Amish. They might have a good beard balm. I don't know. They've got a decent oil. That's a budget. Um, what is a good, let's see here. What's your favorite brand of mustard? Okay. I'm telling you what, this toasty, our bomb diggity, toastita, toast, Tostitos. I think I just need to buy your kit and start over because the last thing I was washing my beard with was thinning my beard. Yes, dude. Seriously, I've got a deal on my website. If you, it's so I have a double down. It's an oil and a wash, but I've got also, I believe it's essentials. I could, you get a butter and a wash and a oil together, or you could put something together and use the code GIG 15. You'll get 15% off. I try to give that code out to new customers to support them to try something new. Use Shea Moisture. That's another one. Yes, Shea Moisture is another one too from Walmart. If anything from Walmart, but all these companies are same priced as Walmart or better. Yeah, yeah. So if you have to get something in store, Shea Moisture is good. Be careful with the Shea Moisture wash because it can be a little bit higher from the last time I checked. I think the pH level it's not as bad as regular shampoo, but it's not more something that you would want to use on a daily basis. But it's a good product. It's better than shampoo, but it's still kind of up there. My beard wash that I have, it's about 5.5 on the pH level, so it's lathers like crazy. Um, I mean, Roger can tell you. I just pulled away from my website my signature beard wash that I had before, which I still sell all the time to local people. Um, Matt over there at No BS Beard Reviews has said it's his top number one go to that he always resorts to. Matt Brashears, if you know who he is, a friend of mine. But I have another wash that I've come up with that lathers like crazy. It's available in every scent. And my conditioner will be releasing this next week, hopefully. That's on the timetable. So it conditions like crazy. Makes your beard feel super, super ridiculously soft. I'm rocking that bald look, man. I sure am. As soon as I stopped using Walmart products and found small batch, my beard flourished. I believe it. I believe it. I was the same way. It's crazy. A lot of times, also, men will be using stuff like Everyman Jack from Walmart or any type of oil. And I hate to say this because I'm not trying to bash on any company that offers this because it's not necessarily a bad oil, but a lot of companies are trying to get away from it. Coconut oil. If coconut oil is in a beard product like a beard oil, it's kind of up there on the hypergenetic. I probably said that right. Comedogenic, not hypergenic. My gosh, hypergenetic. Comedogenic scale where it's more prone to clog your pores. Coconut oil is kind of up there. And I've tried to stay away from that because I've noticed that a lot of oils that I've used in the past have clogged my pores, have caused like pimples under my beard, and nobody wants those. And so a lot of people have moved toward like meadow foam seed oil or things like that, or avocado oil, things that are a lot less, if not any, when it comes to that scale. I'm finishing up True North Beard Co. butter after a year exclusively. Definitely need a new premium product to use only for a year. BHT Grooming. BHT Grooming, yo golden. I'm telling you, I'm not going to steer you any wrong way. I promise you. Only facts here. High premium quality stuff. Shea butter, good to use. Shea butter is really good to use for your beard. Yep, absolutely. Very, very good. So cocoa butter is going to be more of a harder butter. Kokum butter is harder butter. Obviously, mango butter is going to be harder. Shea is going to be one of the softest butters that you're going to find. That's why most people use shea butter. I use a mixture of shea and mango, which gives that conditioning effect, but also a style. So, and the blend that I have, a ratio, it emulsifies pretty fast in your hand. So it's going to break down really fast just by melting it super fast. We call it emulsifying. But if you want to grow a good beard, you need a good products. You need good products. It's a must. Absolutely. You can't cut corners. There's some things that you can cut corners on, like if you want to eat a sandwich, you can cut corners and go for Great Value brand over Wonder Bread or, you know, uh, Texas Toast or whatever. There's some things you can cut corners. You know what I mean? Like you can cut corners on uh, certain things, but there's some things to care is something that you just don't do. All right. And if you do, you're gonna see the consequences. You're gonna see your hair's thinning out. You're gonna see it just doesn't look very good. You're not going to feel confident because your beard will never look really, really nice. It'll just kind of just be lackluster. If you want a beard that people are going to compliment, people are going to say, man, you got a good looking beard, or how long does it take you to grow a beard like that? You know how many times I hear people say that all the time? And that's not to boast and be all prideful, but I get people all the time ask me, how long did it take you to grow that beard? How long did it take you to grow a beard like that? Man, I wish I had a beard like that. I just want to say, listen, you can have a beard like this if you want. You got to have patience. Obviously you have to have follicles for it, but most people can grow a beard. But the problem of it is that they just don't put the time into doing it, and they don't have the right knowledge. If you don't have the right knowledge, you're not going to start out the right way. A lot of people think, well, if I just go buy a beard oil from Walmart or just a random one on Amazon, I just get the beard oil, maybe some beard cream that looks like a moisturizer, it's got water in it. It's just what. I will say this: if you have a beard butter that has water in it, the first ingredient's aqua. I recommend don't use it. You should never have any water ingredients in your beard products unless it is a water based product for like the shower. Why? Because what does water do if you don't have the right ingredients in it? It's going to cause bacteria, and so most shampoos, well, every shampoo, it's going to have all kinds of different ingredients because those things keep from bacteria. But if you have water in your beer products, where you're going to have all kinds of different things in that you shouldn't have to have. You shouldn't have to have all these weird names in your beard products. It should just be all natural stuff, unless you're throwing in like a fragrance oil or essential oil, which would be natural anyways on the essential oils. But um, less is more. I mean, the less stuff that you have in your products when it comes to um, like weird ingredients, the better. It's kind of like food too. I mean, obviously we're gonna have great carrier oils in our stuff for different reasons. Stuff it's gonna be better for frizz control. Some gonna be better for moisturizing. Some are gonna be better for you know um, your skin itself. But when you have different weird ingredients in it, that should be like a number one sign that you got something cheap and you need to get away from it. We're bringing him into our saga. My nephew had everyday jacks. I said, get in the car. Brought him into my house, set him up. He thought I was going to whoop him. That's funny. That's hilarious. So true. Daniel, good to see you. Guys, we got 25 likes in here. Can we get 30 likes before we get off of here? Can we get 30 likes? I don't even know what we're up to on the subscriber count, but as soon as I and as soon as we hit 8,000, we will be doing a giveaway. Let's see here, Mr. Mark Johnson. Listen, how long have you been growing your beard? I'm just curious. Just curious, how long have you been growing your beard? Yo, Golden, how long have you been growing your beard out? I know you guys got some good looking beards. Suplex Syndicate is live tonight with yo boy 30 Spray J. So that is the best shameless plug that I can give. Um, no shame there. Since 2020, but shaved it off multiple times since. So I'm kind of in the same boat. Don't ask me. My beard sucks. No, no. I've seen your beard. It's shorter. It's shorter than the other two guys, from what I understand. So it's not that yours sucks. It's just I was wondering how long they've been growing their beards out, being a lot longer. Dude, that's hilarious. That's funny. I am curious though. How long have you been growing your beard out? I know it's a lot shorter than the other two guys, but you probably have the same story as us, where you probably cut your beard so many times. For me, I try to shape it up, and then I take too much off. At least that's the way it used to be, and then it was more of the transparency on my side. The last shave was September 2024. Okay, wow. So you're going on almost a year and a half. My beard, well, is golden and 20 inches. Wow, that's wild. The last time I checked was about a couple months ago, and my beard was about 12 or 13 inches long. I've had a beard since my daughter was born, so 5 years. I've shaved a few times. I'm going for a beard year now. Awesome, awesome. Going for that year. I've never shaved my beard, just trimmed down. Okay, that's good, dude. So, when will a year be for you, Jay? Haven't shaved since the start. I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. I think every guy looks probably better with some type of facial hair. September. Wow. Awesome. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I've got 2% on my phone. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. When you get down to about 1%, you don't want to just leave people hanging and then you just phone shuts off. Anybody feed their beards holy water? Get that holy water in that beard. Would you recommend a shave when restarting? No, I wouldn't. I would not start. I would not shave at all. Hey, Mark, thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for your support today on the BHT. I wouldn't shave it all off. I would just, you know, eh, this is what I'm just going to keep on repeating. I would do a transparency trim, where there's like, it's all even and there's not like some stragglers hanging. And then I would go from there. Definitely take pictures. Definitely take pictures, front, side, um, and um, and keep track of it. I always tell everybody when they start out, especially with BHT grooming products, take a picture before, so that way you can, because pictures don't lie. A lot of times we forget. We look at ourselves in the mirror every single day. We forget what we look like, 5, 6 months ago. So take pictures. Appreciate you, Frankie. So, guys, listen, if you have any questions, you want to talk more, you can always reach out to me and email info@bhtgrooming.com. Send me an email. You can go to my website. There's a little text option on the bottom right. It sends it straight to my phone. You can text that way. You want to become a member. I talk to my roundtable members a lot. BHT roundtable membership on my YouTube channel. Have a good afternoon, Chad. I will get a hold of you when I get back from Texas. All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Thanks for supporting today. Thanks for moderating, all you awesome people out there, brothers. And I'll see you on the next one.